Let me tell you something. You are so, so powerful. You are so powerful. You have more power within you than you even realize. Your intuition is so strong. Like you literally be knowing things and you have no idea how you know them, but it's your soul, it's your spirit that is communicating through you, okay? To you. And so you're right now at the perfect place in your life to step into those powers because those powers are really needed. Those powers are so needed right now, where we're as a collective moving and shifting to, where you are shifting to individually in your own life. Spirit is prompting you to get into position, is prompting you to move into a certain space in your life where you can trust in spirit more, where you feel more supported, where you see your abundance, and not just monetary abundance, but abundance of the physical, emotional, mental. Okay, full abundance. And Source wants me to remind you that this power isn't anything that you have to go out seeking and looking for. It is already within you. Now is a time where you allow that power, your light is in your power, is the same thing, to fully shine and not allow the mind to tell you anything differently, tell you that you have to dim your light, that you are not ready, that things have to look this particular perfect way, and that all the stars, the moon, and everything has got to align in this specific space in order for you to shine your light. Because, see, that is what the mind will tell you. The mind will tell you that it has to be this or that. But Source is saying it can be all. It can be all. You are infinite. Therefore, anything that you create is made from that infinite. You know what I'm saying? That's not a word, but we're going to go with it. Okay? You have the ability to be able to create anything, anything that you desire. All you have to do is just follow your promptings. All you have to do is get out of the mind and into your heart space, because it's your heart space that will guide you. It'll guide you. You see the signs, you feel the signs, but you're just second guessing. And Source is saying you don't need to second guess. Follow your intuition. Follow the things that bring you joy. If you're feeling resistance in any area of your life, that's for you to take a pause and say, okay, why am I feeling resistance about this? What do I believe? What belief system do I hold that is blossoming? That's the word that's coming to me. This resistance. Because there must be a belief system that you have that is causing that resistance to show up. What belief system is it? What are you believing about yourself, about that situation? Spirit is showing you those things because you are meant to take a second look at it. So follow the things that bring you true heart led excitement, not ego led excitement. Because a mind can and will entrap you because of your traumas, because of your conditionings, because of certain belief systems, because of certain programming. You are so expansive. You are meant to expand at this time. Step into your creativity even more than normal. That's what you're meant to do in this season. All right, so let's go ahead and bring through this message from Source and allow yourself to listen with your heart. Allow yourself to feel the frequencies, these words, the light codes that are within this transmission. Let us begin. The mind craves certainty. It seeks patterns, control, linear progression. It believes that safety comes from clarity, from knowing, from predicting what will happen next. And so it creates constructs, this or that, right or wrong, success or failure, stay or go. Binary thinking becomes its comfort. But you are not designed to live in boxes. You are multidimensional. You are fluid. You are here to dance with the infinite, not to shrink into the singular. When the mind tricks you into believing that there is only one path, one relationship, one purpose, one timeline that is right, it is not because the mind is your enemy. It is because the mind is afraid. It has been conditioned to associate control with survival. It wants to help, but the mind cannot perceive what the heart knows. The heart, your sacred compass, lives in openness. It is not bound by logic. It is attuned to frequency, to feeling, to divine alignment beyond what the eyes can see. The heart knows that multiple realities can coexist, that choosing one timeline does not mean others disappear. It simply means you're flowing where your soul is most aligned right now. So many suffer because they believe they missed the one chance or they chose wrong. But, beloved, the divine is not linear. The universe is not a closed door, it is a living canvas. You were never meant to walk a straight line. You are meant to spiral, evolve, shift, and unfold. You are not stuck. You are not late. You are not behind. You are simply being invited to soften your grip on the mind's version of the path and to return to the vastness that lives in your heart. You may hold a vision, yes, but allow it to breathe. Allow it to become even better than what the mind imagined. Because when you release the idea that it must be this way, you make space for miracles that were hidden in the other ways. Let go of the need for either or. You are a both and being. You are a both and being. Let go of certainty. Choose curiosity. Let go of control. Choose connection and trust. You are always being guided, even when the path bends. You are the creator. You are the witness. You are the unfolding. And so it is. Allow yourself to be fluid. Allow yourself at times to just go with the wind. Wherever your soul desires you to go, go. And you know this through the things that bring you excitement, bring you happiness, bring you joy, your passions, where you can be most creative, where you can just feel unconfined, unrestricted by time, unrestricted by rules. And you can just allow yourself to be. And in those moments, in those spaces, is where you find your purpose, or really where your purpose finds you, or where you remember your purpose. You remember what you came here to do. And what you came here to do is be a light. You came here to live out loud, to not be afraid, because there is nothing to fear. As a divine, sovereign being, you know no fear. It is only the mind that believes fear exists. But when you walk through life as if there is nothing holding you back, that is when you can become everything that your soul desires you to be. And you are here to be so much more. So don't restrict yourself into saying that you can only be this, you can only be that, you can only show up in this way. No, you can show up in many ways as long as it's aligned, as long as it's authentic, as long as it's from love. So, whatever that looks like for you, step into that. Know your power. Know how powerful you are. Know that you did not come here to just be or focus on one particular thing. You came here to be expansive, to let your light shine fully in many, 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 many different ways. Allow yourself to be that. Don't cap. Don't cut yourself off at the knee. Okay? Because your light is needed in so many different areas. So many different areas. The people you're meant to help, to work with, to attract can find you in so many different ways. Trust what the heart already knows. Trust what the soul already knows to be true. And you know it. You feel it. You know it in your soul. In those quiet moments where you're not distracted, there's no one around, and your soul has a moment to speak to you, listen. Listen to how you're feeling. Listen to your energy. Listen. You've got to write it out, write it out. You need to journal it out. Get out of your mind. And sometimes the best way to get out of your mind is through journaling and writing out how you're feeling, what you're thinking. One of the best ways to discern whether it's your ego, your mind communicating with you, or if it's something that the divine, spirit, source, your guides are communicating to you. It gives you an opportunity to look objectively at your thoughts and say, do I resonate with this thought, this belief? Or does this resonate with an older version of me? Something that I actually don't believe in, but is just a looping thought of the mind. Remember that it is a mind that was birthed in this reality. It does not follow you when you are out of body. It was constructed and built from your traumas, built from the things that you've seen, heard, gone through, and it knows only that. It doesn't understand how expansive you are as a being and how you are a limitless being. It has no idea of that, which is why you cannot follow your mind off of a cliff. You have to follow your heart. You got to follow your passions. Follow the love that you have inside of yourself. This is another reason why shadow work is so important. Another reason why self love is so important, because you break down the barriers, the shell that you've created from patterning, from conditions, from society. You break that down. And when you break that down, you find the true version of yourself. And that true version is your light. That true version is your highest self, is your soul. And that is the version that you are meant to be in physical form. So don't allow the mind to trick you. And I know very well that the mind has different ways of being able to maneuver through and push you in one direction or over another, or have you believing old things that aren't true, have you being in fear and lack and limitations. The mind is very tricky and very intelligent and knows you very well. But it only knows the human version of you. It doesn't know the soul version of you. And the soul version of you is so much more powerful than your mind, so much more powerful than your ego that was just conditioned in this reality. And the ego fights for control because it has had control over you for so long. Don't allow the ego to continue to control you because it's sneaky and it will sneak up on you and sneak in to a lot of things, especially on your spiritual journey, because you develop something that's called a spiritual ego. That'll be another topic for another day. Allow your light to shine. 111 on my timer. Let's go. This is a message. This is a bar. Fire emojis. Okay? So continue on your path, knowing that you are supported, knowing that you are guided, knowing that you are in alignment. You are in alignment. Don't get it twisted. We think because the mind tells us that we have to prove ourselves worthy of being in alignment by doing certain things. And through doing those certain things, that means that we must be in alignment. And if we do not do those certain things, we must be out of alignment. That is so far from the truth. If you are here watching this message, there's no doubt, there's no doubt that you're not following your soul. You are. You are in full alignment. This is just reminding you to release the grip of control and realize that any safety or security that you seek will never come outside of you. It always comes from within you. So do the shadow work. Focus on your self love. Break down the walls and the barriers and the belief systems that are no longer true and no longer helpful to you or where you're going. And realize that you are expansive. You are not limited. You are so abundant. Therefore, you can do anything that allows you to speak your truth, be authentic, and shine your light from love. So, whatever it is that allows you to do that, that's what you follow. That's what you step into. That's what you spend your time and your energy focusing on, because that is what's going to bear the most fruit. That is what's going to bring you the most joy, fulfillment, love, abundance, safety, security, all the things. And it will have been birthed from you, from the true you, the real you, the spiritual you, the soul you. Okay? If you've made it this far in the video, thank you for showing up. Tap in with me, y'all. I have one-on-one channeling sessions that are perfect if you're just seeking clarity, if you're wanting direction, if you're just needing help on what direction do I go in? Where do I go right now? Like, I'm having so many overwhelming thoughts. I don't know really what I need to do. Tap in with me. Allow me to channel through and bring through messages from your higher self, your guides, your spirit team, your angel team, source, God, universe for you. And for those who need assistance with the shadow work, you're ready to just break down all of the walls, all of the barriers, anything that's keeping you from stepping into who you truly are, releasing the traumas, the belief systems. Tap in with me for a spiritual hypnotherapy session so that we can dive deep into these things and so you can receive the healing that your soul needs at this time, so you can accelerate your spiritual healing journey, because that's exactly what these sessions do. All of my information is in the link in the description, okay? Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Subscribe to this channel. If you are not able to book a hypnotherapy session or a channeling session with me at this time, one way that you can support me is through supporting this channel and subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing these messages for someone who you are drawn to share them with. And if you've made it this far, drop a blue heart emoji. Drop a blue heart emoji. Okay. Thank you all again for being here. Thank you for tapping into my frequency. I love you all so very much, and I will catch you in the next channeled message tomorrow. See you then. Peace.